Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here at the Horsefields in Bree. We are going to be doing the Spring Festival today and getting hopefully all of it done from what from what I'm aware of the quest. I'm going to try and get every single one done in this one episode. I'm not going to include the Inn League on that just because that's a lot more stuff and a lot more preparation, but the Spring Festival as a whole we're going to get done. Before we get into that, we have a few things. So we have our hobby gift of the day. Let's see what we have there. We have a giant pile of silver scraps. That's pretty good. I want to check how many spring tokens we have. So if we scroll down here, spring leaves 93. Okay, not amazing, but not terrible either. And then also, I want to see and double check. Yes, we have all our VIP bonus XP. We'll probably level to 70. Not 70. 86 now. Apparently the chickens have escaped the hedge mage. I do not know what that means. I don't know if that's something new or anything. Maybe that's just going to be something in there. But other than that, we have one other thing, and that is going to be Slash Festival, because I have added Festival Buddy onto this character. It's not going to be the best thing because it's not fully up to date from what I understand, so if there is anything new it won't be showing, but we have a few of the other things like Stomp a Shrew challenge and stuff like here that should help us out a little bit, but for now we don't really have to worry about that. So if we ever want to bring those back, we can do a Slash Festival and we can see the bartering and stuff like that. It's a pretty nice thing. Horses I don't think will be updated. Also I do want to definitely see the horse. So we have quests that we need to do. Some of them we cannot do all at the same time. So I'm just like that one, we can't do the Inn League one at the same time. We'll accept yours as well. Sample our dire beers before the time runs out. So we're going to do this one first. So yeah, the festival map is up on the other screen. I'm going to focus on the beers first, which I really should have accepted that one first instead of the other one, because if I press delete, the signposts are going to be what I mainly see. And same for the tweens, which we do not want to worry about. We want to worry about these beers. Found a dire beer. Now, drinking this, we then go to another area. So, we're not going to exactly, be able to work out where we're going. So, someone's pet is here. Yeah, there's supposed to be new pets as well, so that's going to be a fun one. I will get you whilst I'm here. It just saves me a little bit of time later. Drink one of these. So we need to get 6 of them in total. We got 10 minutes to do it. Should be fine. Any more? Nope, there's a signpost. We were here earlier. Okay, so we should make our way the other way, like to the left side of the maze. I kind of know where I am now, though, so we can probably use that to our advantage, but I don't think the beers always spawn, so I think it is going to have to be a case of just being lucky. We have the 10 minutes. As I said, or as I might have said, today's episode is going to be a little bit longer, obviously, because we are going to be doing all the quests. And with that, we are probably also going to level up, which is going to be, well, we're definitely going to level up, which is going to be cool. Okay, any more for any more? We were here earlier. This is the same place we just were, so we need to come back here. There should be, yep, this bit. So we're actually going to go this way this time. And hopefully find something. Maybe? Still have 8 minutes. Near enough. So we could have probably done these signposts. It probably would have been a good idea. And made everything just a tad bit quicker for when we're actually doing this. In fact, we've got the time. Why don't we do both at the same time? The more signs we have, use the less likely, for example, we are to press delete on them, and we can then do the dire beers. And I was going to get that one, but oh, there's actually 2. I wonder if we can make it there in time. Not quite. I was slightly hoping that it would have kept my clicking on there. But apparently not, so one more after this and we're done for this quest. And our final one, pretty much right in front of us. So we'll have to get onto the signs and the tweens now. And right in front of us is a signpost. That's good. So the timer for that quest is now no longer, so we can use the signs and do the signs for the moment. And possibly get the tweens when and if they show up. We have the map for them, so that'll probably be a better way of doing it. For now, we'll just focus on the signs, and if they show up, then we'll do that. Because there's a few spawn points for them. I think, actually, if you wanted to, you could technically camp the same one again and again and again. I'm not 100% sure if that works, don't quote me on that, but might do. So we've done 5 out of 10. So it's going to mainly be, I think, the left side. I think there's more than 10. I will quickly try and count them. There's a lot of tweens over here, though, so we'll try and go for those as well if we come across any. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10, it looks like, exactly. So luckily, delete is a possible thing. We can press delete and find the remaining ones, especially when there's no tweens around, because I don't actually know, they're not items, so they shouldn't even work with delete. So we can sort of use this to our advantage. It's the most useful key in the entire thing when you know where you're going on the map, which we kind of do. I know exactly where that one is, so we will go up here, and there we are. And there should be one. No, you are going to be...
A lovely day, isn't it?
There we are. I hope you weren't trying to chase that one. I'm sorry if you were. Right, one more here, unless we've already done it. Looks like we may have already done it. But there looks to be a terrible tween. If you actually look really hard, you can somewhat still see the map on the actual screen, but it doesn't actually really have an effect, because it's not necessarily getting through the map, it's trying to work out where stuff is, which, you know, is possibly more difficult. Or possibly not. We are after one more signpost. So we will just run through the map quickly and press delete pretty much everywhere until we get the final one, which I actually have no idea where it would be because I wasn't keeping track of the ones I did. Okay. Do you know, funnily enough, I was looking at the map and thinking it was this one because I thought to myself, huh, maybe I haven't. It's completely lucky. But final one, and then we'll go for the tweens. When and if we can.
Hello there.
Got one. One more to go. Just one more. We should be able to go this way. Maybe catch up with one. Oh.
Good day.
And there we are. So I think it's possibly quicker just to go out of the maze at this point. I'm not sure though. I kind of lost my way for the moment. As soon as we can get back to the middle area, then I know what we're doing. So, up, left, back, there's a sign here. And I've already gone the wrong way. You're supposed to go this way. And it kind of like diagonal. Yep, it's like a zigzag sort of thing. Then around here, then back over here, and then right. And then we're going to be at the other side of the map. Or the maze, rather. And then we just get on like our war steed and travel back over. Which I don't think we had a... No, we definitely didn't have a war steed last time this was on, so... It's going to be a lot faster getting back and forth now. Because we only very recently got our war steed, if you think about it. So it definitely wasn't last year when the last Spring Festival was on. Which would make sense. So... When we get over here, we will accept or finish these quests. And probably level up from even just the one. Not quite. Okay, 23,000 XP.
I am at your service.
So it'll be this one we actually level up from, I think. Oh, not quite.
How
Damn
can
it.
I be of service?
So we have to do at least one more quest before we do that. So we have Find the Wandering Elves, Maze Master, Enter the Hedge Maze. This is going to be the one where we have to get through it quick enough. So luckily we have speed from our hunter skills, so we will just quite quickly make our way through. Now that we started from the beginning, we know exactly which way we need to go, except I went to the wrong one already. Luckily this one, I think, is the, like, you can go super slow one. Or maybe that's the first time you do it. I think that there is a quest the first time you do it where you got like a minute, not a minute, like 5 minutes or something to do it, I think. I could be wrong, but either way, we're done. And then we just need to complete this quest, which will get us to level 86, definitely, because we'll get 23,842 XP, and we only need 4,365. And then we have Wandering Elves, I think, and not much else other than, yeah, Wandering Elves possibly go quicker, and then the in-league one, which is always a fun thing to do.
What can I do for you?
Hey, and there we are. So I want to quickly check. If we go to our Find Madam Hunter stuff, what's the like not XP but levels on these things right now? Not actually amazing, because again, I think this stuff is like level 89 now, so not. I don't think any of these are actually better, which is a little interesting. Even better. It's not even better than the critic. Well, agility is, we get vitality, and I also found out I was wrong with the 3 vitality, 3 health per vitality. It's actually 4, so I don't know where I got that from. Probably from a different stat. So we actually get a lot more morale from those, but I don't know if it's particularly worth it at the moment. Also, we got a Spring Festival box. Let's see what we got in it. We got a Tome of the Dusty Shrew. That's cool.
You may be of service to
So
me.
we'll get rid of that one for the moment. We will try and now find the Wandering Elves. If we don't lose track of where we are, we can try and sort of get in their paths. So one is going to be down here. Hello, found you. Standing still for some reason. Then we can travel up this way, around here, up here, and there's another one.
What do you need?
And then we have one more who is up here by the zigzag bit, and this way. So those are the 3 for this half. Then there's 3 on the other half. One actually doesn't move. The other 2 do, which is a little weird. I mean, the 3 that we've met already haven't actually been moving, so I don't know really what's up with those. We'll start from the top, I think, for this one, because we're closest to that, really. So, purple one should be around here somewhere. because these ones do actually possibly walk around. Yeah, there we are.
What do you need?
And then we got a blue one at the very bottom, and then yellow actually just stationary for the most part.
What can I do for you?
So apparently that's not actually blue. I think it's just to differentiate really, but if we find a signpost and then down here, and then you're going to be here. Here we are.
May gewonnen.
Right, so because we're so close to the entrance now, we can also travel back to that. So we go down here, 2 signposts, and we are out of here. So quest completion
Hail
for you,
friend, and well met.
and then we have one final one over here for the moment.
With you a moment?
So we will quickly click the most important setting in the world. That is post-processing effects. And all that's going to do is basically mean that the water's going to look a little bit iffy, but when we go for the sinister keg, which is in the center, I keep going on that one, which is wrong. Sinister keg is over here, and then we have to make our way out. However, we won't have the weird effect on screen, which isn't too pleasant for me and isn't too pleasant for you either, so I will not make you do that. I've gone completely the wrong way, I've realized. Let's do this the slow way. Set run speed to 50%, and then we have, hitting a signpost, and then that is a duration of 2 minutes 35 seconds, and then duration applied on expiration duration 2 minutes. Huh. And we are currently just talking a bunch of gibberish. So, you know. I think after this should be us done with the hedge maze. Apparently I can't speak. So as soon as we do this, we will go talk to Tob Sandyman. And as far as I'm aware, yeah, a speedy errand and a fool's errand are the 2 quests that I was looking at. I might have to look into the other quests because I don't know if there's any more around. Other than, I think there's a few in Eredluin or something, and Celandum and stuff like that, but I don't think there's any more in Bree for the moment.
How do you do?
We already have a Sinister Cake, I think. So I'm gonna go with Spring Leaves, because I want stuff. So, I guess what we can do is we can travel over here, the festival grounds. This should also have a vendor, hopefully, so we should be able to work out what's going on. That's the in-league stuff, and this will be the spring rewards vendor, which we should have accepted that quest. We didn't do that, we're dumb. So, what we're going to do, we have over 100 spring flingers. That looks pretty cool. What we need to do is I need to buy these maps eventually. That's the thing I need to do. Because they are part of a quest. What is this? Dragon. You don't know what dragon stands for, so you try this on someone else. Though there is some print made with 10% real dragons. Doom shrooms. Sound lovely. Lasgillen Spring Steed. Okay, so we can do that, and then also we can buy comparisons, headpieces, saddles, and tails, because we obviously have a war steed now. So I want to be buying this, which is a little weird. I feel like that's cheap. Normally they're like 60, aren't they? I thought the old ones were 40, but I guess they're 20. Either way, we will get this steed at the very least, because steeds are all we care about in this world. We will get off our war steed. We will go to mounts. We will scroll down to the one and see what we get from this. Damn, that look pretty. I like the flowers, and I like that a lot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the flowers in the tail. That's also pretty cool. Don't know if I want to run on a war steed in this, but I do think that looks pretty nice nonetheless. However, my heart will always go with the Steed of the Ash Plains for the moment, just because how lovely it looks. So apparently, well, not apparently, I messed up with the Taste of Spring, so we're gonna have to deal with that. But I'm going to quickly just look through if there are any more quests other than the in-league stuff that we need to worry about. I think there might be a few in Eredluin and stuff, as I said. I don't know if the dance leader or anything is working at the moment, but I'll have to quickly look at the wiki and see. But if not, that'll be it for this episode, but I will be back in a moment. So I'm going to be using this as a chance to try out a few things. First off is we're going to go into the inn, and this is just to see if there's a quest in here. Okay, so this quest here...
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Okay, so we got the horse stuff. I always forget about those. Spring Festival reward, you're just going to give me stuff. That's fine. I was mainly looking for... That's the Tavern Keep. These are the Ale Association people, which we are on very bad terms with at the moment. But yeah, I was thinking there might have been a quest giver here, because there's supposed to be a quest giver to take you to... or remind you, basically, that the Spring Festival's on. But I think the fact that we've gone to the Spring Festival already takes that quest away, so it probably wasn't even worth it. So instead, what we're going to be doing is, there are 2 quests that I know of, well, 3 quests that I kind of know of, I think. 2 that I can think of at this very moment. First off is, actually no, I know what they are now. There's one which is a celebration of spring, or celebration at the Greenfields, which is in Brocken Borings, and there is another one which is in the Festival Garden, which is where we're going to go to now, and then there is one at the Hedge Maze again, but we have to wait for the chickens to come out.
What do you need?
So we need to go to Dulond, honestly, so we're going to swift travel to Selendum then, and then Warsteed over. And then, yeah, on top of that, we are going to, whoa. Oh, we need to fix the water as well, I just remembered. So let's go over here, post processing effects, you'll see the difference between the water. Doesn't it look pretty now? So yeah, we'll Warsteed over, up to Dulon. There's actually also, obviously, to the horse races, which we will quickly do. Those won't take a long time at all. Do they even give us stuff? No, those don't, but there is a quest separate, which is, obviously, you get the quest from them. You complete this quest, and then you get a quest from them to do the thing, which I think might give us stuff. Ooh, patches of flowers. Wait a minute, was this... Using that has no effect. There is a quest, though, for that, because if we go to Slash Festival... There was Stomp a Shrew, Fistful of Flowers. Ah, so was there a bunch of... I think there was a few quests here. Yeah, an enormous shrew for the practice gardener, for the leisurely gardener, and then the challenge, which is Stomp a Shrew in Dulon, which is about to start. I probably started by now. And then Fistful of Flowers. Collect as many flowers as you can in 1 hour. Marigolds can be found north of Mitchell Delving. Violets can be found west of Bree. Primroses can be found west of Selnham. Did we do that before? I'm pretty sure we have done those. Marigolds, primroses, and violets. I can't remember what we got them for. I don't know if we'll do that, though, honestly. But we will see in here about these quests, since these...
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Okay, so that is a quest
Might
for
you
us.
spare a moment of your time?
Stay a moment.
Ah, so there are a few.
What
so
can I do for you?
I'm gonna... How do we do that? I just used the wrong thing. So we need to collect flowers for the festival garden. We need to take away this quest because it's going to get confusing. We need to collect flax plants, cherry wood branches, and twine, and then Stephen Nibs, Cotton Farm by Bywater, Sanson's Farm, and Hobbington. So we can actually do that fairly easily for the Shire Shrews. Very difficult thing to say. So we're going to collect these flowers. We need to collect 8 of those. We need to collect 4 flax plants, 4 cherrywood branches, and 4 twine, which shouldn't be too difficult. I remember these quests now, so we will do these. And I'm not sure if there's anything left in Bree to do, so we will do the How the Shire Shrews. And in doing that, we should be able to see if there's anything like at the party tree or anything. But yeah, I think that will probably be the end of it, which actually isn't as much as I thought it was originally. So, yeah. I mean, there is obviously the quest for 1 hour. I'm not honestly going to be doing that for recording and stuff. It's just not worth it, I don't feel. We're primarily doing this for the horse and the XP. And what we will gain from that quest, if it is, you know, festival stuff, is going to be, you know, for the time, it probably isn't going to be worth it compared to just doing this daily. So yeah, I just don't feel like it, honestly. Just an hour. Also, I honestly just don't have an extra hour today, so that is one of the also other reasons why that's a thing. So, one more flax, then some twine. Twine is down in Celandem, so we're going to have to run back there. And then we will, collect twine, come back to plant the flowers, and also do the boot demand, boot supply. And then we will head to the Shire with our travel skill, which makes everything a whole lot easier. I honestly wish there was a bit more of a travel skill to Celandem, though. I do have my milestone skill, but that does take an hour to cool down. So honestly, I don't think it's particularly worth it. And then, oh yeah, that's actually a thing. Obviously, when we go to the Shire, we can do the horse race, and then we can also do... we can do the horse race, and then we can go to Bree and do the horse race there as well, which will be good. And that's an extra, like, couple of quests done. I don't know if these will count towards a Taste of Spring, but I also don't know if it's going to be enough. I don't think it's 10 quests that we're doing here. So we just have to remember tomorrow, when we do this, that we need to, you know, remember to actually accept that quest first, which I completely forgot about. So as soon as these are done, just for one more. Oh, that's a cat wanting some twine. I assume, at least. So then, back we go to Dulond. We also get, like, I can't see too well. Let's scroll back up. We get a decent amount of item XP. I mean, honestly, that's about like 3 kills of our current area worth of XP, but considering we're mainly in this for the regular XP plus the tokens, it's a nice extra thing. I will also probably be topping up on the stuff for the Ale Association in the In League. I'll just be topping up on like 50 of every single drink that they need. Just means we don't have to pick them up earlier. I just have to rework out how to do that. Not how to do that quest, but the most efficient way of doing that quest. In fact, I might actually be doing a video on that somewhat soon when I do get the time. Unfortunately not today. I do not have the time because that takes a lot of preparation. So what we will do... Oh, we have to go out here to give it to the person in Dulon, don't we? I also just saw that run speed stuff, like extra run speed things, are actually disabled in there. Didn't realize that. So that is interesting. So Festival Shoemaker,
Megovanen.
you good? Okay, what's this person with a quest over here? Do we have a cause for concern?
You lend me your ear.
I'm surprised I never did that quest on this character, considering how many quests I have done and how I pretty much completed like all the deeds in Celandem before I did anything. So, or Eredluin rather, before I did much at the very beginning, all those years ago.
How can I be of service?
So yeah, we've got these ones,
Stay a
but
moment.
we won't focus on those for the moment. I'm sure those do actually count towards the Spring Festival, like a Taste of Spring, so they might actually be worth looking into. But we'll do it in our free time, because we've got quests to do for the moment. How many are these? Okay, couple more, 3 more. And then we can be out of here and into the Shire for a little while. We'll have a look at the party tree as well. See if anything's up with that. Right, who are we talking to? Over here.
How can I be of service?
I've just completed a quest for you. That's all I was doing. We can take a taste of spring off as well, and we will travel to Mitchell Delving. So yeah, we're in here, and then what we've got is we've got this area which is really close, and then we've got Hobbiton and Bywater, and considering Hobbiton and Bywater is a place, you know, they're obviously not too far apart. So we'll focus on this one, Sanson's Farm, first, and then I don't know if we're going to have to travel back over to Ered Luin, back to Celandrim, and then back over to Dulon for that. I'm going to assume we do, for quest completion's sake. But it shouldn't be too much of a bother. I think, though, this is our second to last quest for the moment, because we obviously have the horse races. Horse races as well. Why we have... That's for the summer festival. But this is the spring festival. What? That's peculiar. I mean, I won't complain. Oh, I remember this quest. Okay, we can leave before he does anything. That's actually fine. And also because of the way we travel now, we should be able to go both to the party tree and to Hobbiton in one go. But also we should be able to just go pretty much as the crow flies, because the river actually isn't that deep around here. So yeah, he uses verbal trickery to rid the farm of shrews. I was reading that and honestly thought you said BRB, not brr, like he's cold. I did it wrong. You can go over there and do it, but you know, it's all the same in the end. We're going to be dismounting in a minute anyway, so I don't really know why we're getting back on it. Not sure. We're just going to be going over here. Actually, we're not going to really have to dismount, are we? We just have to talk to you.
What do you need?
And then we jump up to here, which we couldn't do apparently. Whoa! Apparently we can do. Quest-wise, how are we working out here? We have you, we have in-league member.
Stay and have some tea.
Oh, it's going to be that quest. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the in-league stuff, as I said, too much at the moment. We'll focus all on that separately. Because I don't know if you could... I mean, in the end, it is part of the festival. It's part of every festival, so we've done it enough times where I think we understand it for the moment. It does give quite a lot of XP though, so we should probably, you know, do it nonetheless. So we will do it eventually. It gives me badges of taste, which can get me tokens, which is good because I don't know if I have any. I have 17 at the moment, so that's actually not that bad. You're up here, aren't you? Up on this little bit of a hill. Up here. There we are.
Oh, good day.
So how do you do it? I don't know, but I'm gonna travel back to Mitchell Darling to get to the horse place. Then we're gonna go Bree to go back. Actually, no, we'll have to go Ered Luin first to go back to the festival garden. Blah blah blah. It all works out in the end. We will eventually get all this done. I think the thing with these, obviously, with the festivals, is the quests themselves don't take long. The thing that takes long is the traveling, especially if you're not a hunter, and you don't have, you know, hunting travel skills. I think Warden has something similar, but if you don't have sort of the very easy. I was gonna say, if I made that on a war steed, I would be very surprised. Yeah, if you don't have these very quick travels, or you have a friend who's a hunter or something like that, this must be even more difficult for you, which makes me very glad I picked a hunter. So, that one,
Can I take a moment?
and then we're gonna get on our horse, and we will make our way over to here. And then when we talk to Sally Threshing, apparently I completely didn't... I was looking at the quests, and I didn't look at the fact there's a wall there, and that's really embarrassing. It shouldn't affect us. I've never actually not gotten there. But yeah, we can just go to Sally Threshing, and then we can... I'm just going to go around. We can complete the quest and then complete her quest over there. I'm not sure if this quest itself will make a quest completion for the Taste of Spring, but we will see, actually. How many are we on for the moment? We're on 2. So, if this puts us up to 3, then we'll be a bit better. So you're done.
Hello there.
No, you don't count. Okay, so now we're back to Eredluin. We're going to go to Sandem, back to Dulon, and then complete this quest, and then travel to Bree to go to the horse fields to complete this quest, and maybe see if those chickens are out yet or not. It wouldn't be a LOTRO festival if I didn't have any connection issues. I don't know if I'll include it in the video, since I did record it, but basically I was on my war steed, suddenly stopped, and then actually we can show you, sort of. We'll complete this quest quickly. So I'll have to show you on the map. That's the only way it'll actually make sense, really. So I was about here-ish. Suddenly stopped on my war steed. Speed 0, couldn't dismount. A little bit of time later, I was suddenly about over here. And had dismounted. And yeah, that was fun. Always happens to me. I guess it's just the amount of people that are on, maybe. But yeah, off to Bree we go to complete... to the horse races, complete that quest, do the horse race, and then see if there's any chickens left over. So even this person seems to be having some connection issues as well. So if we click this horse, we are transported over here, which is always nice. We will get on our war steed quickly, even though we will have to dismount soon. Actually, let's not. Let's just walk. Let's just walk it. It's fine. So yeah, we'll complete this quest. Where is it? Is it up here? Yeah, it's just behind this hedge. I always get confused where this one is. So we will talk to you, if we can. There we are. Complete that one, which will not complete an extra questing for the other one. Otherwise, the Taste of Spring quest would show up. We will now just do this quickly, and then wait to see in the in here if the chickens have come loose. If they have, we'll deal with it. If not, it should show we are close enough. Like it shows the Stomper Shrew stuff even when we're in Thorin's Hall. So I would have thought being pretty much next to the hedge maze would also show it if it happens. Whoa, the lag there. What was that? I do like how these quests scale with you, however, I've just noticed like the very pitiful amount of money we get from them. Right, you're done. Talk to you. Finish.
What can I do for you?
So we now have, how many spring leaves do we have? Spring, 74, so we had, so we've only made about 10 more. We were at like 108, spent 40 or something like that. So that would have put us down to 68 or something along those lines, so haven't made too much, but I mean if we were wanting to make a bunch, we would just go to here, do all these quests, get badges of taste. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 of those. Yeah, because on one of the festivals you can get an extra 12th one from the Haunted Barrow one. We do have dance leaders as well. Okay, that's fine. We'll get those done eventually as well. But yeah, you can get 12 on that specific festival, 11 normally. That'll put us up to 28 when we do it. and then 239, and then 50, and stuff like that. And every 2, I think, you can use for the things. It looks like the chickens are here. So we need to get the chickens. Whoa, the sudden lag here. What is up? We were fine here earlier. What's the suddenness of this? So if we... Whoa, that bear. So there should be a chicken around here somewhere. See? Told you. I know my things. I know what I'm doing. And then if we wanted to get back to where we want to, if we could remember where that was, there should be another one sort of over in this direction. That bear is not having a good day. Do you know what? In fact, I'm actually going to go for the other one. Boom. There we are. So, with that done, we are going to travel back the regular way, or the not regular way, I kind of guess. I've lost myself already, because I was going down the wrong entrance. Here we are. So we'll, yeah, just travel back out the entrance to this place, and yeah, it's called the Hedge Maze because it's a maze of hedges. That is exactly why that is a thing. And that should allow us to complete this one.
How do you do?
Get a bring token out of that, and other than the... I need to reforge my weapon, apparently. Other than this quest, which we neglected to accept at first, otherwise we would have been fine. Other than that one, and the In League, and I think the dances, and I guess the 1 hour flower one, which makes it sound like a lot more... We're missing out a lot more than we are, it makes it sound like, but really it's not too many. I mean, it's 11 quests, but you know what I mean. I want to see what this stuff looks like. That looks kind of cool. Oh, I like that. I like that. That is nice. That is pretty cool. I might pick that up actually for another character. But yeah, other than the In League, which we will eventually do, and the dance, which I think we've actually done all the dance ones before. So we might, I think we already have all the dances emotes. And then the hour flower picking one, which I just honestly do not have the time for today, unfortunately. That is actually us done for the day. So we're not actually going to be coming back on video and doing these. I'm just going to do them behind the scenes every day, and it's probably going to use up most of our VIP bonus XP, but, you know, we're still getting XP in the end, and we'll actually get even more XP from the, you know, quests and stuff. And if it really comes to it, I could get a few enhanced XP supplies for the days that this is on. It shouldn't take, it takes like half an hour to get one of those, so that hopefully should make up for it. And then we can at least have double XP for the festival, double XP for the questing, and those should also stack if we do that and make things go a whole lot quicker. So hopefully that doesn't cause any issues with our rate of leveling, especially since we are already under-leveled. But I think we should be good. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will possibly be doing a video about the in-league stuff in the next few days when I do get the time for it. Probably Monday, if I'm being honest. Because I've got a very busy weekend. So, yeah, we'll be doing that, and I'll go through like the most efficient way of doing it and stuff. But nonetheless, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.